Tina, I have found in my life that because of, I guess because I kind of present very strong, and I also have a very loving family, and all that kind of thing. Oftentimes, I will attract people that feel very much like they're victims, and kind of like sit in that space. And right now, I think that it's a very easy thing to look at things as like, woe is me. Why is this happening to me? But every day I'm trying to wake up in a space of gratitude.
Yeah.
And I want to try and help other people kind of tap into that. So what can we do that when we're surrounded by people who feel very much like they're victims, like this is happening to them, and it's about them, and not understanding this is about the world. This is not just specifically happening to any one person.
Yeah, yeah. Well, one of my favorite sayings is, and when I happened upon this years ago, it just sort of organized life for me. It can be undeniably said that life is a creative medium. And we are creative mediums. And when you boil life down to its simplest sort of definition, life is just a creative process bumping into creativity, creating more stuff. Life bumping into life, creating more life. And when we take and make life personally, now we have just added our creativity to the mix. So life doing its thing bumps into us. We use our creativity to see it as being against us. We use our creativity to envision it as the worst thing possible. And guess what? We have now actively participated in creating our experience. So let's start with life is just bumping into life, creating more life. You get to choose how you respond, how you see when it bumps into you. And then the second thing is understanding, and each one of us, all we have to do is turn within or just objectively look at our lives, and we'll see that inside there's a part of us, we're going to call it the surviving self, that is always thinking in terms of worry, doubt, and fear. That self is real, and that self is a necessary and prudent part of our personality when we need to be thinking in terms of survival. Mm-hmm. But when we want to create, when we want to move forward, when we want to experience that better iteration of ourselves, we must be thinking from the thriving self. And the thriving self is thinking about what's possible. The thriving self is always in gratitude, expectation, envisioning better possibilities, enthusiasm, hope, expectancy. Those are two different energies, and you get to ask yourself throughout the day, am I operating from my surviving self? And if so, what am I creating? Or am I operating from my thriving self? And if so, what am I creating?